Daddy D. If it ain't going down at the Bunny Ranch, it ain't going down at all.
It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down, going down, going down, going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch.
I'm Ryan Taylor from the Moonlight Bunny Ranch, and I'm your guest host for today's podcast. Hey, everyone. So it's been a little while since I've been on the show. So I just kind of wanted to come back on and reintroduce myself and show everyone my new blonde hair. I've gone blonde, so that's a new exciting thing in my life. I just wanted to, for those who don't know me or are new to watching our podcast, let you know a little bit about myself before I introduce our guest today. So again, my name's Ryan Taylor. You can find me at the Bunny Ranch in outside of Reno, Nevada, outside of Carson City. And let's see a little bit about myself. So I am a huge animal lover. Anyone who knows me knows that. I have a dog, a cat, a tortoise, like a giant tortoise, and then 2 hermit crabs. I used to have mice and rats and a gecko. I've lived on a farm before. I had rabbits growing up, so I'm just huge into animals. I work with an animal rescue based in Oregon called Deaf Dogs of Oregon. And they rescue dogs that are born deaf or deaf and visually impaired. So I do fostering for them as well as transports to get dogs from one state to another and up there. So that's a huge part of my life. I also paint a lot. I work with oil paints and I do sculpted flowers out of oil paint. So it's very tedious, but it's very rewarding for just like a hobby to have. I also work with the Special Olympics of Colorado. I volunteer with them. I do live in Denver, Colorado, so I come out here for 2 weeks at a time and I do my tours. So I'm here throughout the summer, usually from May to September or October, and I do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So that's kind of when you can find me here at the ranch. Let's see, what else about myself? I specialize in GFE. So girlfriend experience, for those who are not sure exactly what that is, it's a little bit more intimate than your standard session. I specialize in outdates. I love going to Tahoe. I was just at the beach the other day, actually, with Pantera and Randy Ryder. We went to the beach and had a good day there. Went to Secret Cove. So for those who don't know about me, I rescue all of my animals. So my dog, Polly or Paul, is actually a product of overbreeding. I got him in Wisconsin. I drove all the way from Colorado to Wisconsin to get him. It was a very long trip. It was like 19 hours each way or something like that. And he has a facial deformity. So his bottom jaw is crooked and his top jaw is too short. So his teeth stick out kind of like this. And his tongue hangs out all the time, and I love him. And he has an eye that's underdeveloped, so it's a little wonky, and he's just the sweetest boy in all the land. And then my cat is Stinky, and she was a rescue. A friend of mine actually found her in a jade bush, and unfortunately her mom and fellow siblings have passed away, so she was very young. She was like 2 weeks old, so she's still really sweet and loving, and she loves to be nurtured, and she likes to be held like a baby and just kind of rocked back and forth, like cradled. And then my tortoise is also a rescue. Her name's Calamity Jane. And a friend of mine, I've talked about this before on the podcast I was on last time, but a friend of mine is an older woman. She's in her 70s, and her daughter had gotten this tortoise, and then she didn't want her and she couldn't take care of her. So my friend was like, I'm in my 70s. What am I going to do with this tortoise? She's going to outlive me. And I was like, well, I've been looking for a tortoise because I've always wanted one, but they do live forever. So I thought it was a little unethical to just buy one. So I adopted one, and I've had her, and she's about this big right now, and she'll get to be this big and outlive me. So she'll have to go to like children if I have children one day, or a rescue or something like that. And then I just have hermit crabs because I was at the pet store sad one day and I wanted to get new pets. So I got some hermit crabs, and their names are Matthew and Peter. So I have Matthew, Peter, and Paul, which are biblical names. But those are all the animals that I have. And like I said, I rescue animals. Anyone who knows me knows I've had my dog Cooper and Billy, who were all both special needs dogs as well as, and my dog Maria was too. I love Australian Shepherds. Those are my favorite breed. I happily work with them and like I said earlier, I foster them and I adopt them, and they're just my favorite. I think they're so funny. The breed itself is really kind of crazy and they're high energy and they have a lot of personality and they're just my favorite. And they're Velcro dogs and I love Velcro dogs. But I also love little tiny dogs. I love all dogs. I don't know what I'm saying. I love all animals actually. They're all amazing. My favorite animal is an alligator. I grew up in Florida, so I grew up around gators. I really like them. I respect them a lot. I grew up in Southwest Florida, so near the Everglades. And I just grew up in the swamp, like camping and hiking and kayaking and canoeing and just all of that kind of outdoor stuff, which kind of sort of has bled into my adult life. I don't go as like camping as much and hiking and stuff. I do have asthma now, so it kind of gets in the way of that. But I do like to still, like, we went hiking the other day to the beach and it was nice and I enjoy it when I can, as long as it's not too hot outside. But here in Nevada, it gets to be scorching hot. And so once the dead of summer comes, I kind of reel it in and don't do too many outdoor activities. Um, Something I've always wanted to try though is a winter activity they do here, which is skiing or snowboarding. I've never done either of those. So if somebody ever wants to take me on an out date to learn how to ski or snowboard, that would be phenomenal. I don't think I'd be very good at it, but I'd really want to try it. Let's see. I listen to a variety of music. I'm pretty eclectic in my music. I listen to country, which I know a lot of people hate, but I love country, especially outlaw country. I do listen to rap music. I listen to heavy metal as well. I kind of grew up, my mom listened to country, my dad listened to metal, so I grew up listening to those two. And so it was always kind of a variety of music in our household, excuse me, in my household growing up. So that's a huge part of my life. I'm a huge avid reader. I'm currently reading a book right now called The Lost Bookshop, which actually Randy Ryder got for me for Christmas. So I finally got to it, and it's a really good book. I've tried to read at least 1 or 2 books a month. I think it keeps my brain sharp and keeps me learning. Reading's always been a really important part of my life. I've always been a huge fan of books. My first guest today is the lovely Miss Audrey Allen. Yay! Hi, your hair looks so beautiful.
Thank you. I love the blonde.
Thank you.
I do, but yeah, I heard you have been a redhead before, so you're one of those women who can pull off brunette, blonde, redhead. So I haven't seen pictures of you with red hair, but I heard that they were very pretty.
Yeah, my mom always loved me with my red hair the most. I was definitely younger when I pulled off the red hair because I would do like the bright fire engine red. I feel like that's for the younger ladies, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know if I could still pull off that. Although I do have pink in my hair now, so I guess I like fun colors.
Mm-hmm. The video of you over the bar where you were brunette, that was really, really nice too. It's very
Thank you.
sexy.
Thank you.
Incredibly sexy, but your hair was much shorter, but yeah, you still looked amazing.
Thank you.
So,
Well, welcome back. You're back now here at the
yes.
Bunny Ranch. You
Mhm.
took some time off and now you're back with us.
Yes,
That's really exciting. Are you excited to be back?
I am. I mean, it's always been my home away from home,
Okay.
and it's just been so nice seeing ladies that I knew before, such as Randy.
Yeah.
You know, I
Absolutely.
remember her from before, although it wasn't a very long period of time. But yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about being back at the ranch?
Um, you know, I guess it's kind of like starting over.
Okay.
So, it's challenging because I used to have a farm also. I love the fact that you had a
yeah,
farm.
That's awesome. We should
or
talk
grew up
about
on
that
it.
sometime together.
Yes. And truthfully, I want to get a farm again.
So do I.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
We should get one
Yes.
together.
Okay. So hence that's why I'm here. And yeah, I feel very fortunate to be able to come back,
Mhm.
but also to kind of like, I don't know, I get excited like I was like, you know, coming out of college.
Okay.
And that like, okay, what is the future gonna hold? I'm all excited. I have
Right.
these plans, but you know, I like to go with the flow and
Yeah.
So
Well,
life's
tell us a little
exciting.
bit about yourself. For those of you who, or for those who have never seen you, because you were on HBO Cathouse, correct?
I was.
So those who have never seen the show or maybe didn't get a glimpse of who you were, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Boston. I'm Italian. Um, yeah, I did a lot of publicity for the Cat House, for the Bunny Ranch when I was here, and I've always really enjoyed it. I love the whole podcast idea to have people actually get to know and get to know the lady before they party with her, or even just kind of get a feel of like how we work, or
Right.
how we interact with each other, how
Yeah.
we are, like, are we all miserable or are we all happy? It's like, no, we're all happy.
I know people all the
So,
time come in and they're like, "Oh, they might be like, who do you not get along with?" I'm like, we actually all get along. We're
yeah,
kind of like a little sisterhood. It's like a sorority, but as adults, so it's not all the drama that comes with like a sorority house. And we
right.
say it's like an adult sorority house, and it's
hmm
just a lot of fun.
Were you in a sorority in
I
college?
was not.
Okay.
I was like an awkward. I started college really young. I was 16 when I started college.
Oh my
Yeah, and
gosh.
so I was kind of
Wow.
awkward and like too young to really be involved in a lot of stuff. And
Yeah.
so my college experience was definitely different than a lot of people's.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a smart cookie when I was a kid.
Well, obviously you still
Yeah,
are.
I still
Yeah.
am. It's just a different type of smart now.
Well, I really like the fact that you do so much for animals. I obviously am a huge animal lover also, but in terms of volunteer work, I have volunteered at animal shelters before, but I primarily like have volunteered at like boys and girls
Oh, that's
clubs, or
amazing.
when I was in high school, I volunteered like, as the I don't know if they still call them now, but candy stripers.
Yeah, I think they
You
do
know-
still call them that.
Okay, we
Because
had
when I
little
was in high
outfits.
school, yeah, they still called it that because I did it for a little bit.
Okay, it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's really nice to just like cheer people up and like, bring
Mhm.
good spirits to people who might be otherwise kind of down in the dumps, so to say. And
Yeah.
it's just nice to like I like volunteering. I
Yes.
I like giving my time when I can to other people or other causes that really need it. I'm very
Mhm.
fortunate that I'm able-bodied and I have the time and the money to allow myself the opportunity to volunteer. So I'm sure you feel the same way as well. Like when you have the
Mhm.
opportunity, it feels really good and it's rewarding.
Incredibly so, yeah. Especially when I volunteered as a homework coach, or tutor, I should say, at the Boys and Girls Club, because I was working with like really young kids and I've never had children. So that was really quite special. So just kind of being there and kind of getting like a little bit of an experience of what it's like to kind of help a kid with homework.
Yeah,
You
well,
know.
and those kids look up to you so much too.
Aw,
You know what I
oh, I didn't
mean?
think
Like
of that.
they look up to you and you're like the cool older sister basically that they get to spend time with and you teach them stuff and you help them progress in life. So it's really important that people like yourself are doing things like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
But as much as you give, it's that whole saying is so true. It's like you need to give to get.
Yeah.
And it's like I've just found that the more I give in life, like of my time or my energy or like my spirit, then yeah, I'm just a lot more settled, a lot more calm, because I'm not a huge extrovert. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not shy just because we can't be.
Right.
Here in this
Doesn't go with the job.
No. Um, but I'm actually a natural introvert.
Okay.
So I do spend a lot of time just kind of reading or
Chilling at
meditating,
home.
and
Yeah.
or like in my room.
Yeah.
So like when I'm here, because yeah, I like to meditate, I like to stretch, and I just believe in like self-care
Yeah.
and stuff like
So if
that.
you're an introvert, obviously having like a long day here at the ranch would kind of be a little draining on you. What would you do? What do you do when you go home to like relax and decompress?
I spend a lot of times outdoors.
Okay, what do you
So,
do?
well, now that it's summer, I'm going to be doing a lot of swimming.
Yes.
So very fortunate that where I live has a pool. Um, but I'm only going to be gone for like a week
Okay.
because I'm just going to go back to kind of 3 weeks here, a week at home.
Okay.
I've just found was kind of like my rhythm. So I'm
Yeah,
kind of
best
getting
schedule
back.
for you.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works the best for me. So, but I garden a lot
Oh,
too.
I love that. What do you garden? Like flowers or vegetables, fruits? What do you do?
Flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite flower?
Lilacs.
Oh, love lilacs.
Oh,
They smell so
oh my
beautiful.
gosh, yes. But I mean, I can't grow them, but because they're bushes and little
Yeah.
trees and stuff. But no, that's probably my favorite flower. So our lilacs. But just kind of like anything. I've had this lavender plant I've had for a long time. I hope it's gonna make it by the time like I get home.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's kind of odd. It's like since I don't have children, it's like plants and animals kind of become like my caring,
Yeah,
you
absolutely. Do
know.
you have any pets?
Not at the moment,
Not at the moment. If you
unfortunately.
could have
Yeah.
any pet in the world, what would you have? Like, no, you could have any animal as a pet. It could be completely domesticated. What would you have as a pet?
Oh my gosh, that's so difficult. Um, oh man. I would say probably a horse.
A horse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I had a farm, there was a colt born and I was the only one who could ride him. So he
Oh,
would throw everyone
special
else.
bond.
Yeah, so that probably would be like one pet that I would like want
Yeah.
again. But you need property, you need
Yeah, you
space.
need space for a horse. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna start off with like cats for
Yeah.
right now.
Love that. And there's
Hmm.
so many cats that need rescuing too. You can
Yes.
find so many at shelters or just like I kind of always laugh because a lot of people I know, they don't actually like adopt or buy their cats. They just find them. Like they just end up at their house. You know what I mean? And people are
Oh.
like, I don't know, they just walked in my house one day and then it was my cat. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what happens. We have a lot of stray cats in my neighborhood, and the people who lived in my
Oh.
house before me fed them, so the cats just hang out in my yard, and my dog like goes out and plays with them all the time, and I'm
Oh.
like, okay, I guess try not to get fleas or something.
Well, the one animal outlet I have here is that there's this little convenience store at the end of like our driveway, well,
Yeah.
our second driveway.
Right.
And there's this horse there named Pigeon.
Named
So
Pigeon?
yes,
Oh my gosh.
because his friends pigeons hang out with him. So I
Okay.
think that's how he got the name. Is that
I love that.
pigeons? I always see him with pigeons around. So, but his owner had said that I could like bring him treats like whenever I come
Oh,
down. So I make it a point to like,
spend some time down there with Pigeon.
yeah, and bring him some treats and just kind of lets me pet his neck,
Yeah.
but he's just so soothing, so
Yeah.
therapeutic.
I think horses
So,
are very therapeutic, especially if you have a good bond, like you were saying, the colt that you had at the farm. That was
mhm.
like horses very much like pick their people. You know what I mean?
Aw.
And so I think it's really nice when you like have a bond with a horse because they are very large animals. So, you have to be very careful with them and understanding and respect them.
Hmm.
So it sounds like you're really good with horses, actually.
Well, thank you. Well, it's like with you were saying, like with crocodiles, like respecting them.
Yeah.
I have okay, so I have the penis patio at the Bunny Ranch.
Yes, you do.
Dennis, may he rest in peace, definitely had a sense of humor.
Yes.
And there's this little baby lizard that has kind of adopted me. So
Oh,
whenever
sweet.
I'm on my patio, he'll just kind of like come out.
And hang out with
Yeah.
you.
While I'm
I love
having my
that.
tea. And yeah, so but I'll talk with him and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, people must think I'm so weird, but it's like the animal outlet, even though he's a lizard.
It doesn't
But
matter. It still counts. I have a
yes.
patio right now too, and I sit out and I have like a little sunbathing chair, and the lizards will like come by and I'll like talk to them too. I'm like, I don't know, why not? Maybe they understand us.
Well, I'm sure your tortoise loves you.
Oh yeah, my tortoise does
Probably
love
has
me.
a bond.
We have a bond. She's sweet. She just kind of like wanders around my house, and then she goes in her enclosure, which is like the size of a queen size bed.
my
It's huge because
gosh.
she's big or she's gonna
Mhm.
get big. So I had this enclosure custom made for her, and she goes in there at night, but she wanders around and her and like the dog and the cat all get along together and stuff. So, but
Oh.
she's sweet. She's very food motivated. So when you go to feed her, she gets fed every day or whatever, and she gets like peppers and kale and carrots, and sometimes she'll get like cactus and but whenever you open it and she knows it's dinner time, she comes running, and they're actually a lot faster than you expect them to
Oh
be.
my gosh. I didn't know
So,
that.
yeah, it's really great. Um, so what kind of music do you listen to?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But I have phases. So yeah, right now I'm in my country phase. So I
Okay.
love Toby Keith.
Oh,
May he rest
same.
in peace.
Yes.
So,
Same. That's
but
awesome. Are you watching any TV shows or reading any books right now?
I'm reading well, of course I'm reading a book. It's not very good.
Oh
It's kind of
no.
boring, but I'm one of those where it's like if I start a book, I have to finish it.
Really? I'm the opposite. If I'm like 50 pages in and it doesn't captivate me, I'll put it down and pick
Really?
something else up. Yeah.
I like to give him a chance.
That's
But
fair.
well, probably not that smart because I don't know about this book. But no, I don't really watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Okay, what do you watch on YouTube?
Um I am very into history
Okay.
and military history.
Oh, that's
So I
awesome.
watch a lot of like documentaries and then
Yeah.
current events and things like that. And I follow like the metals market. So I kind of like make sure I like watch that on like YouTube like every
Yeah,
day how
keep
it's
track of
going.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How
So
did you get into being like a history buff? Is it something you've always been interested in, or is it a newer interest?
no, I have always been interested in it.
Okay.
I remember when being I don't even remember how old, but somehow I heard of the book Roots and I had gotten it from the library and was reading it, and that was like the first like thickest book I've
Yeah.
ever read like in my life. And ever since then I've just been fascinated with well, world history and American history, but that was one of my majors in college too, was American
Oh,
history.
that's
So
awesome.
things. Yeah, so yeah, I still get into it. But what did you major in?
Education. Yep, I
Mm,
was a teacher. Yeah, I taught
nice.
special needs children for the state of Florida. Yeah, that's what I went
Wow.
to college for.
You're very empathetic.
Thank you. I
And
think so.
yeah, I would think you'd have to be.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I can see where you have a lot of regulars then because you're very good with people and you're probably very sensitive
I am.
as to like what people's needs are or how they're feeling
Yes,
and
I'm very sensitive to that. I pick up on that. And I do really well with people like on the autism spectrum and,
mm,
clients who are a little more shy or introverted and kind of need like an easier, like, kind of like, instead of diving in, head first, it's like maybe dip your toes in the water. So I do well
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, because a lot of people do get nervous.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how could you not? Lineups are crazy. Like, if I had to walk into a brothel and I didn't know anything, and I walked in and there were 20 just drop dead gorgeous women staring at me, I'd be one of those people who's like, no, and walk out. I could not do it. So, like, these men, I get why they're nervous.
Mhm.
Oh, it's crazy. Well, tell us how we can get a hold of you and what your schedule looks like for the summer.
Well, I am here until July 1st.
Okay.
I'm flying out July 1st. Gonna be home for a week and coming back the next week. And you can find me on the message board at bunnyranch.com. I am going to be on Twitter, or excuse me, I'm going to be on X a lot more
Okay.
because our I'm figuring that out and playing with it. So
Awesome. And then what's your email so people can email you and get a hold of you for appointments?
Audrey Allen at bunnyranch.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Audrey. It was great to have you on the podcast.
Same here, Ryan. Thank you for having me
Of
on.
course. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
Bye.
So this is our next guest, Kiki Lover.
Hi, hi, hi. How
I
are
love
you?
this dress you're wearing. It's so summery.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah, I like the
cute.
colors too.
Yeah, it's like sherbety.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Well, I am on the Bunny Ranch board, the Bunny Ranch website, Kiki Lover. You can find me on Twitter as well at Kiki Lover King. YouTube, Kiki Lover. What else? TikTok, Kiki Lover.
Wow, you're on all the social media.
I am.
That's awesome. Taking advantage of all of it.
Of course, keep getting banned here and there, but
Yeah.
another account.
Exactly. I've been banned on Instagram like 6 times.
Yeah, Instagram is the one. Like,
Yeah,
the
they-
girls are like halfway naked. Instagram models on there, but
Yeah.
as soon as you're a sex worker, then you're like, get out of here.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about yourself for anybody who doesn't know you.
What should I tell you? I like to read. I like to read. I like to draw. I've been working at the Bunny for a bit. I love having fun. I love meeting new people. I love going to the pool. I
Yeah.
spent the whole day yesterday at the pool and I got like so sunburned.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That happens.
So I'm excited for this summer. I'm excited to have fun and a lot of summer.
Yeah. So you were at one of our sister ranches before, and now you're here at Bunny. Are you excited to be at Bunny? Do you like it
I've
so far?
switched around houses pretty often. I started out at Kit Kat. I went to Sage, came to Bunny, went back to Sage, now back to Bunny. It's awesome to like get to feel all the houses, feelings, and
Yeah.
environment.
Well, we're happy to have you at Bunny.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're a good fit here.
Thanks. That's
Yeah.
sweet of you to say.
So you said you like to read. Are you reading anything right now?
No,
No?
right now. Been kind of busy
Yeah.
dealing with other stuff.
Yeah.
No books.
Are you watching any TV shows or movies or anything that you've watched recently that you like or would recommend?
Well, I just got back to Orange is the New Black.
Yeah?
Yeah, the show, and it's entertaining, and to see I don't know what life is like in there.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely crazier than I thought it would be.
You've seen it?
I've seen the first 2 seasons of it.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
very
an
different.
interesting show. Yeah. I'm like, oh, is that what jail is really like? I don't know. I've never been to jail.
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that show is very entertaining. I like
Yeah.
watching it.
What kind of parties do you specialize in here at the ranch?
My favorite is probably like girlfriend experience, but my other favorite is like BDSM.
Oh, BDSM.
I like the more weird, the better.
Oh, do you hear that, guys?
Even though like I love my vanilla, like kissing and being
Yeah.
passionate and treating you like my boyfriend, but if you have any kind of like kinks or anything out of the ordinary, I'm like, ooh, that's even more exciting.
Right, try
Sign
something
me up.
new. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. Definitely. It's a place to try something new and a place for people to come and safely experience and, try out their kinks. And you're somebody that they can rely on to give them a happy and safe and healthy environment
And
to do that.
non-judgmental at all, like,
Exactly.
no judgment whatsoever.
Non-judgmental.
I've heard it all.
Yeah,
We
right.
probably have.
Yeah,
haven't we?
yeah, definitely have heard it all.
We have. We're very open-minded in here.
Yes. What's the craziest party you've ever done?
I don't know, like fetishes like water sports, humiliation, degrading,
So you
stuff
definitely
like
do all
that.
the kink stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very into it.
I love that.
I do not play the submissive.
No
role, though.
submissive role?
No, it just doesn't fit me.
Okay.
No. I'm like, I don't like pain,
Right,
first
yeah.
one.
Definitely don't like pain.
and I like being in control.
Okay. So you're really good at like dominatrix stuff.
So, if you want to have experience with that kind of stuff, reach out to me. I would love to meet you.
Awesome. Well, where did you grow up? What's your background?
I grew up in Morocco.
Okay.
I was born in Morocco, grew up there until teenagehood, then moved to Boston. My first language is Arabic and a bit of French.
That's
Arab.
awesome. Okay, awesome. So you speak some multiple languages.
Couple here and there.
Couple here and there.
Mhm. Fluently Arabic and
Yeah.
my favorite language is probably English. Though.
Really? Why is that?
I just I've been speaking it for so long.
Yeah. Did you think it was hard to learn English?
Mm, not really. I was like 12 years. I kind
You
of just
picked it
picked it
up
up in
pretty
middle
quick.
school.
Yeah.
I do have an accent, but
That's
no.
okay. People think accents are sexy.
Really? You think my
Yeah.
accent is sexy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like accents. I think a lot of people do too.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Do you have any pets?
No, I do
No? Do you want any?
not really because I work a lot and I don't want to leave the pet by itself.
Right. That makes sense.
And plus, it's a lot of responsibility to take care of a pet. I used to have a Chihuahua before, and I don't know, I slept all day, and it was like you have to walk her every.
Yep.
She was a puppy, so she needed to be walked
A lot of
And I
exercise.
was like, oh my God, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, puppies especially. They need they have so much energy and they need to be walked and they need to play and you have to
Yeah.
train them. It's a lot of work.
Oh, and I had a hard time training her. Like, I would walk her. As soon as we walk into the house, like, she had the favorite section next to my house where she, like, used the bathroom. And I'm like, I just took you on a walk. Why
Yeah.
are you using the bathroom in the
Chihuahuas
house?
are kind of stubborn though.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. I think they're a little hard to train.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can't do it. So I did have her for like 9 months, and then I gave her to my friend who has like, I used to live in an apartment back then, so I gave her to my friend that had like a backyard and.
Oh, nice. So she'd have a
Yes,
yard and
mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you like going swimming and you were at the pool all day yesterday.
Fun fact, I don't know how to swim.
You don't know how to swim. We'll have to teach you.
No. I don't know. I tried to learn. That's like my goal this summer. I want
Yeah?
to learn how to swim, and I also want to learn how to ride a bike.
You don't know how to ride a bike either? Well, we'll definitely have to teach you those things. Actually, I'm sure between all of us at the house, we could teach you how to swim and ride a bike.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay,
good
I'm
goals to
down.
have. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's book an out day, go up to Lake Tahoe, and learn how to swim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I think the pool would be a safer option.
Yeah,
to
probably a
start.
safer option.
Yeah. Let me not get lost in Lake Tahoe.
Yeah. Well, our pool just got redone and remodeled, so that's a good thing. We have a pool party coming up on the 23rd,
22nd.
22nd, 23rd.
23rd?
Oh, 23rd
sorry.
I just heard it at tea party earlier from 12 to 4, so maybe someone can come and hang out with you and we can teach you how to swim at the pool party.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I missed the last one.
Oh, I did too.
Mm. I slept. It was my day off, and I was like, tried to get up, but I pretty much slept
Sometimes
all
you
through
need
it.
rest.
Yeah, I work night shift, so it's I stayed up too late.
Yeah, that happens. I work nights too, or at least from I do 2 to 2. What's your
Oh,
shift?
same.
Yeah.
So did too.
And then so on the weekends, we're up till 4. So it gets really tiring. We got to try to get our rest when we can.
I like the little pink stuff you have.
Oh, thank you, my little tinsel. Yeah, the little glittery stuff. I thought it was fun.
It is cute. I like it.
Thank you. Your hair's gotten really long.
Yeah?
I think so. I remember because you and I used to be at Kit Kat together years and years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back then I used to have like short black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely gotten long. It looks good though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I changed hair color. Went lighter.
It looks good. I like it on you. Yeah.
So yeah, we have lots of fun activities to do this summer. I love to go hiking. I love to go on out dates. Those are my favorite kind of parties actually. Like when you spend longer time together, not just like come in and an hour and it's like bye bye.
Right.
Nice meeting you. I prefer spending longer time together and going out to do something. Lots of fun things to do in Tahoe and Reno this summer as well.
Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, we've got the casinos in Reno. If you want to do a nighttime thing, there's a lot of good food in Reno. Tahoe is beautiful during the day. You can go parasailing or parasailing. You can go kayaking. You can rent jet skis.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Yeah,
to say.
the jet skis are really fun in
Yeah.
Tahoe.
Have you done that before?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Really? Yeah, I've never done that.
It-
But I wanted to.
Yeah, you should definitely do it, especially as an out date. It's just like a really fun like way to spend the day and like get to know each other, and it's kind of like an exhilarating activity, you know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
not just like sitting and eating, which is nice, but it's actually doing an activity.
True, true. It's more fun.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
definitely a lot of fun.
Mhm.
And being out in the sun, and Tahoe's so beautiful.
And you can rent a boat too, right?
Yep, you can
Yeah.
rent boats.
So we can rent a boat and just have like a boat day. We can go out and go and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a couple cocktails.
Yes. Yeah, it would be fun.
If you want to do that with me this summer, I'm looking forward to it. Or if you want to like have multiple girls on the boat, we can also do that as well.
That would be fun, like an out date with several girls all on a boat.
Mm.
You'd
I
be like the
like you.
man of the lake. You just have all the Bunny Ranch girls.
Yeah, that sounds so fun. Oh my God, like somebody should come.
Or a houseboat. Oh, that would be fun.
Hmm. Me likey.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
So what's your favorite experience you've ever had at the Bunny Ranch?
My favorite let me think. They're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for the most part, they're all like really good experiences. I haven't really had like a horrible experience, like, here and there. But I haven't had like a horrible, terrible experience with anybody I've met at the Bunny Ranch.
That's good.
Mhm.
Shows our clients are well respectful and they treat us with respect and dignity and take care of us.
Very much, yeah. I got lucky. Everybody I meet is pretty chill.
Good. Well, tell us again how we can get a hold of you and what your schedule looks like.
So I am working full time. I am local. I live in Reno. I'm here all the time, except I just took 2 weeks off, and it was fun. I spent a little time away, got to relax a bit and enjoy some time off. But yeah, I'm going to be here full time all summer. I work 4 days a week from Wednesday until Saturday. But on my days off, I am also able to come in with an appointment. So if you book an appointment, I will come in for you. An appointment with deposit. Yeah, but full time. 4 days a week if you wanna come and chat with me. When I'm on property, I'm here from Wednesday until Saturday from 2 p.m. until 2 a.m.
Awesome. And then what's your email in case anyone wants to get a hold of you?
My email is kikilover@bunnyranch.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kiki.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of
Nice
course.
chatting with you.
You too. All right, and our next guest for today is the wonderful, most amazing, one of my favorite people in the house, Randy Ryder.
Guys, it's me again.
Yay! So happy to have you back on the podcast.
So happy to have you back in house.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, we're kind of on the same schedule this year.
Yeah.
I like it.
2 weeks.
Yes, spending
Okay.
time together.
Yes.
Awesome. So introduce yourself for those who
Oh.
don't know you.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Randy Ryder. You can email me randyryder@bunnyranch.com or follow me on Twitter at randyryder69 or on Instagram randyryder69.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So summer started. Have you done anything exciting in summer like?
Laid out in the sun and got a sunburn at Tahoe with you and Pantera. So
Yep.
that was fun.
Are you looking forward to any like summer activities or anything you have planned for summer?
Just traveling, hiking, exploring.
You're going to
Oh.
Hawaii soon, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Hawaii.
That's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And then you were showing me Tahoe just got that new event arena.
Yes. And now they are getting a hockey team, but it starts in October, I
Oh,
think. Yeah. So soon.
soon.
Soon we'll be able to go to hockey games.
I'm so excited. I feel like you and I are just gonna end up going to hockey games all the time and like
That's
blowing
fine with
off
me.
work.
Yeah. Like, sorry guys.
Sorry, we have to go watch the hockey game.
Sorry, we need a day off.
Yeah, every day. Awesome. So I was just telling them earlier, I'm reading a book that you got me for Christmas. So are you reading anything right now?
No.
No?
No, because I'm doing school.
That's right. You
So,
are in school.
Yeah.
So you're doing lots of reading for that.
Yes. So that's kind of why I've been a slacker on the message board. Sorry, guys, but
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're preoccupied with school. I mean,
yeah.
that's a huge important step. What are you studying?
It's a naturopath class.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Exciting.
very you.
Yeah. Very into health and holistic stuff and taking care of the body
I know. She tells me all the time how I need to take better care of my body.
all the time.
She's always like, you need to eat and you need to drink and you need to sleep. And she has all this advice and I don't listen.
Nah, I mean,
I
you
listen
can- you can tell
partially.
people, you've been getting better. You've been better over the years. That's for sure.
Awesome. So what's new and exciting in your life other than
Uh,
school?
Other than school, that's all I've been focusing on is school and work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah. And hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
Beach.
Hanging out with us at the beach.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
How are your cats doing?
Oh, they are good. Little mischievous, but they're fun. They
Yeah,
keep me busy too.
they do.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Randy and I have cats that look identical to each other.
Yeah. They're
And
long-haired cats.
long-haired gray cats
Mhm.
with like green golden eyes. They are so cute.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
didn't
don't get
even
to see
plan
them,
it.
but
It just happened.
yeah, they just happen. And so my cat's name is Stinky, and her cat's nickname is
It's
Stinky.
And it just happened that way. Because I didn't know you got her for a while because you were gone.
Yeah, because I had gotten her in October a couple of years ago, during COVID, actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nobody knew
No.
until I came back, and I was like, I have a cat.
Right. Its name is Kiki. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can we talk about with
I
you?
don't know. I feel like I do these things so much and everybody knows me so much.
I know that's
So
how I
feel
felt
like
earlier
I'm-
when I was talking about myself. I'm like, I'm out of stuff. I've done this like 4 times.
Well,
What is your biggest dream in life?
oh, to have a holistic healthcare center where I can help people get better with natural stuff.
And so you're working towards that right now
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Would you say that's like in a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan?
Like, school is probably gonna take me, well, this one class is gonna take me maybe 8 more months, and then I want to do another schooling that'll take a few more years. So the schooling is probably gonna be like 5 years.
Okay.
So probably maybe 7 years
Okay. That's
to get it all
awesome.
set up, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yes, fingers crossed for you. I think you can do it.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah,
Just gonna be a lot of work.
absolutely. But I mean, if you're willing to put in the work, you'll
Yeah.
get, you achieve the goals that you want to.
Right. It'll pay off in the long run with
Absolutely.
healthy people. It'll be exciting.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
So I have themed colors. It's black, white, and pink.
Okay.
I like all those colors together.
Okay. It reminds me of Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, very much Victoria's Secret colors.
What's your favorite flower?
All of them. They're so cute, but I do like pink roses.
Okay. You have beautiful roses in your room right now.
No, I was taking pictures of them earlier because I was like, oh no, they're dying and I didn't take a picture.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna try and post a picture today.
Yeah.
The flowers.
So you said we can find you on Twitter or X and Instagram. Are you
Oh,
very
yeah.
active on social media? Do you like social media?
I'm not very active on there.
No.
No. That's probably why I still called it Twitter and not X.
I
Sorry,
still call it
guys.
Twitter too. I don't think I'm ever gonna change it from Twitter to X. X sounds awkward and weird. It also
Yeah.
feels like a porn thing to me, like
Yeah.
X. Like
Yeah. Especially because we're in the industry. So
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, it'll always be Twitter to me.
Yeah.
I still type in Twitter when I like go to check in on my computer and stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like changes it to X and I'm like,
Duh. Oops. Let's see.
mhm.
I'll ask you the same thing I asked Audrey. If you could domesticate any animal in the world to be a pet, like there would be no problems with it, what animal would you have as a pet? Like if
Oh,
like
goodness.
ethically it would be okay, you would have the space for it, You would have the trainers, everything would be good. You could have any animal in the world as a pet. What would you have?
An elephant.
An elephant?
An elephant. I know
Why?
it's a big giant animal, but they're such the coolest animals.
They
They're
are.
super smart, they're super talented, and they're very loving.
They are. They're really affectionate.
And they sleep in little cuddle puddles in little groups. It's so cute.
They
I
also
love
hold
elephants.
grudges, which
That
is
they
really
do.
funny to me
They
because they
do.
remember everything.
They remember. They do remember.
But they're so sweet. I've seen elephants at like zoos and stuff. I've never
Same. Never seen one in the wild.
no, I've
One
never
of
seen
these
one in the
days.
wild.
It's a goal. That's another goal of mine. to
Okay.
see a wild elephant.
So then where would you like to travel to?
The I want to say Africa because that's where I feel like the wild elephants would be, but I think don't they have them in India too? Or are they
Yes.
more
I
domesticated?
think they're
in India?
domesticated.
Yeah.
No.
Where
Definitely.
they're wild and free and don't know I'm there. A
Yeah.
little ninja just hiding, watching.
Yes, that would be
They're
so
so
fun to just
cute.
observe them like in their natural habitat and
Yeah.
just seeing how they interact on their own without people involved and stuff.
Yeah.
They're so big though. They're
They are
massive. Like
huge.
baby elephants are like the size of us.
They're bigger than us.
Yeah, they are bigger than
Yeah.
us. We're not very big.
We're not big. They're as big as us. I'm 5'2". You're what?
4'11".
Yeah. No, baby elephants are bigger than us.
Yes, they are. Okay, you're right. I was being hopeful.
Trying to be big.
So speaking of travel, where else would you like to travel to in your life?
So many places. I want to go to Italy because I like Italian food. And I just think the ocean will be super beautiful there.
Yeah.
I want to see the pyramids
Oh,
in
yeah.
Egypt. I think that would be cool. I don't know. Just everywhere. Everywhere I can. I like exploring. I like going to see cool new things all the time. I love nature.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're big into hiking, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited to do hiking this summer? Yeah. Do you have any like trails you have in mind that you haven't done yet that you would like to, or any favorite trails?
I have to add more trails to my list, but definitely a lot more up in Tahoe that I
Yeah.
haven't done that are a bit longer.
Oh, working out.
Yeah,
What's inspiring you to work out?
just health.
Goes back to health every time.
Health and body, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Working out is important. It's one of the most important things to do.
It is important.
Gotta
Yeah.
move your body.
I gotta start working out.
Supposed to start today.
Okay, that was not my fault. It's hot. We're gonna do it later tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is like 100 degrees here.
Yeah, it's
It's
scorching
pretty
hot.
toasty.
Not as hot as Vegas, but
Yeah.
we're up there. All right, Randy. So tell us again how to get a hold of you and what your schedule looks like for the summer.
I'm 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. Or if you look at my Twitter, I usually post it there. Instagram, I post it there, or it's on the website. I try to post it as much as possible in all the areas that you can find the schedules. You can email me, randyryder@bunnyranch.com, or follow me on X, Randy Ryder at RandyRyder69, or on Instagram at RandyRyder69.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. We loved having you.
We love having you as a host.
Oh, thank you.
You ask good questions.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Ryan Taylor from the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. If you want to get a hold of me, you can email me at ryantaylor@bunnyranch.com. If you want to check me out on the message boards, I'm on there under Ryan Taylor. I'm also on Twitter, X, as at I love Ryan Taylor, and my Instagram is really Ryan Taylor. I try to post as much as I can on both of those, especially while I'm at the ranch. I'm pretty active on social media. But I'm here until the 18th of this month, and I come back at the end of July, but my schedule will be posted on the website as well as on my Twitter. So reach out to me if you guys want to get a hold of me and spend some time together. Thanks again for watching. Make sure that you like our video, you comment on our video, and you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any Bunny Ranch podcast episodes. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.